Well, here we are. I doubt there's anyone in Sao Paulo who's unaware of this match. The build-up has been so fervent, so fanatical, and the expectations are reaching fever pitch. It is Corinthians versus Palmeiras, and it is going to be quite the showdown. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
It's Pele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nielsen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now, he's got space here, somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Searching pass he's played there. He plays one through. Casillas tries to clear. Played into space. That's good vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi Alonso. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Xavi Alonso. And it's Edmilson. That's Maldini. That has been slung wide. And this is Pele! It's a lovely, neat pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Pele, and he's got the beating of his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Approaching the half-hour mark. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Edmilson. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
No, that's been intercepted. Thuram. And Rafinha. And it's Edmilson. Gattuso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe looking for options for movement. Rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Gattuso. And it's Kaka. And here's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Rafinha. That pass isn't the best.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can run onto that. And the counter is on. Pirlo. Corinthians finding their passes. Good ball over the top. It's Alonso! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's nice. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Palmeiras clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Eto'o. Corinthians claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corinthians with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked, has a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Turan. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Pele. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Marquez gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Pele. That is lovely. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Well, that's well seen too. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, there was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kaka running with the ball. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Pirlo. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And the through ball. Marquez. And it's Messi. Mbappe. That has not gone well. And they can counter here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! It's the keeper's ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Rafinha, Mbappe, Rafinha, can he finish? There's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Camisa 13, camisa 10. Teremos uma substituição.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bebeto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Cruyff. A hit! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments. And the shots! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Difera. I think we're just about done here. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pele going about things with real menace.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Foram indicados
Knocks it
4
into
minutos
space.
de acréscimo.
It's Bebeto. He's going to be disappointed with that. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff. All played for Marquez. And it's Cruyff. Check gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's it. Palmeiras proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, here we are. I doubt there's anyone in Sao Paulo who's unaware of this match. The build-up has been so fervent, so fanatical, and the expectations are reaching fever pitch. It is Corinthians versus Palmeiras, and it is going to be quite the showdown. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly good.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And Palmeiras score first! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Palmeiras have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has a look up. Can he finish? It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Tries to pass it through. Pelé providing an outlet on that flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Marquez spots it and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Zola. Pelé. And Rafinha. Threads one in. No joy this time. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gattuso. And here's Messi. Aims beyond the real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Pelé, chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nielsen. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it's Eto'o! Taken with style! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Play for a throw. Almost half an hour in now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Edmilson. Pirlo. And the counter is on. And that pass just didn't quite work. Xavi Alonso. Thuram. Rafinha. Xavi Alonso. Zola. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think they're looking pretty good. What a delightful ball. Casillas claims comfortable. And it's Pirlo. This is Messi. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Marquez. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Maldini. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Alonso. And here's Zola. He's picked his way through a chance. Messi. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Pirlo. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Palmeiras head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. That's the start of another 45 minutes. He's made sure that's not getting through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zola, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Oh, super find.
Might want to be careful there.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rafinha. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Palmeiras grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on...
It's Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Palmeiras are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's had a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Presente na partida de hoje. 60.179 espectadores.
Most accurate pass. Mbappe. The pass is intercepted.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Salah! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22, camisa 90, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 20, camisa
A sudden chance to counter.
substituição em andamento.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Palmeiras perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafinha. And the shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rui Costa. Marquez. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substituição.
Cleared without hesitation. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Palmeiras will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Xavi Alonso looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Cruyff is going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Pirlo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just 5 minutes left. Shot and goal! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Shevchenko gets into a good position. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Rui Costa. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. So that's it, it is all over. Palmeiras, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Well, here we are. I doubt there's anyone in Sao Paulo who's unaware of this match. The build-up has been so fervent, so fanatical, and the expectations are reaching fever pitch. It is Corinthians versus Palmeiras, and it is going to be quite a showdown. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. So bring it home.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility.
And he shoots! It's hit the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Loose pass, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety, looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's hit the post! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Corinthians have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Kaká was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Played with finesse. Pelé, chance! Oh, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
No way through. And here's Kaká. And this is Ibrahimovic. They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! Goal! Corinthians! And again they hit the front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Corinthians go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, what has happened here? Nicely intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Stood up well to him there. Short changes him with that pass. It's a searching pass. Ooh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. That's well spotted. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Kaka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's found a way through. This is Messi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zola. Pele. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Played towards the front line. Now it's Pele. He's through, and the shot! And he's found the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Gol marcado para o Palmeiras.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Pele. Another chance from a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Edmils is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Marquez. Zola. Xavi Alonso. Now this could be a chance.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Xavi Alonso. And that has left him in a heap. That was good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kaka. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafinha. It's all like being hunted in packs.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 61.052 espectadores.
No joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Edmilson. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. Cleared without hesitation.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Kaka. Messi. And that's a... It's Ibrahimovic! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 22, camisa 18, camisa 19.
Messi.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 90.
That's good play from him.
Camisa 77.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. And he does it with ice in his veins.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Shevchenko. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's put paid to a promising move. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. Finish! There's a goal! 20 minutes, and we're all square again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And we're done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to play it through. This ended up in no man's land. And he gets rid in a hurry. Back in possession and ready to go again. Bounce of passing here. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafael Varane. Could move up a gear here. Palmeiras, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. He's looking wide. Picked out brilliantly. Xavi gets his head on it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. It's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pelé. Xavi Alonso.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Maldini. And it's Van Dijk. To Thuram. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. And this is Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When
Pelé! Going to be quick to recover this. Czech trying to keep this in. And he opts to go forward. The pass is intercepted. Ibrahimovic. Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Pelé. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. Hero conjures time and space where few can. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele has played it back. Thinks one through. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Palmeiras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Rafinha. That's good play. And it's Ed Nielsen. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi, that's a shade optimistic. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he welcomes it in. And he's and the shots!
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Espectadores.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well-timed, excellent interception. A little pass back. Alonso. Shows it's Pele! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Para o Palmeiras. Aos 22 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10. Substituição no time do Corinthians.
We have got
Camisa
changes here
5.
from both sides, in
Camisa
fact.
11.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like
Camisa
this is as good a time as any
Deixando o
to make a
campo para
change.
entrada de
They have
camisa
what they wanted, the
77.
first breakthrough.
Camisa 90.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Teremos uma substituição.
Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Rafinha, Shevchenko.
Palmeiras clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No way through there. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. No, that was never going to make it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Quality ball. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 22. Camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20. Camisa 10.
Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Pelé.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
So that's it. It is all over. Palmeiras can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Pelé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.